Welcome to Unselfishly Me, a podcast all about self-love, self-care, and everything in between. I'm Jane, a personal trainer with a focus on self-love. Each week, we'll be chatting to someone about their self-love journey, how long it took, and what it took to get there. Welcome to the Self-Love Club. I'm so excited to have you guys here. It is something that I've been planning for a long time, and I just needed to find the right way to package it and to put it on a platform. So it is finally here. Things take time, and the right thing always comes along. So I'm so excited to have you here with us, no matter what tier you're on. It is just such a sense of community, and I just love that I can help so many people at the same time. So every month, the second tier is going to have a webinar with one of my favorite people, and we get to learn and ask them questions. And it's just going to be something so amazing to create community and to help us all learn something new. So I'm going to be introducing you to them each week so that you can see who is going to be coming on. And I'm really excited to share these people with you. Each month is themed. So the guest who is on the webinar is going to be talking about their speciality in regards to the theme. So each month is going to be completely different, and it's going to just be something that is completely special, unique, and it's just going to be such a sense of community and of healing in regard to what they do as well. So I'm really excited about this collab. Welcome everyone to the Self-Love Club, and welcome to our community call. We are doing it with Meg. Most of you already know her. So we are talking all about being brave this month, and it's all about fear and being brave. So she came up with this amazing topic, all about using the planet Mars, which a lot of us who know about astrology, we're like a little bit nervous about it. Like every time I hear it, I almost get triggered, and I don't actually even know a lot about it. I think it's also because in astrocartography, it's like, don't live on a Mars land, and you have this negative connotation about it. So the fact that she is going to teach us how to use it in a positive way, that really got me excited to learn personally myself, and I think all of you will take something away with it as well. So learning how to tap into this planet that we maybe don't really want to be associated with, and how it's going to actually help us to be brave and to work through our fears as well. So we're using it to our advantage. So welcome, Meg. Yay, thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm so thrilled. I think that as women, we often shy away from Mars and the qualities that Mars offer, because we're seen as being too bossy or too opinionated or whatever, and we're all meant to have Mars qualities as much as Venus qualities. So we're all meant to have masculine and feminine qualities about us. And so it's appreciating where you're assertive and where you're brave and where you can act, and how you're, how you're driven and towards success and whatever success means to you. So Mars is the planet of warrior spirit, ambition, drive, motivation, courage, bravery, passion, assertion, vitality, physical energy. I've had to include masculine and war and aggression and conflict but those are in addition to the first bits. The characteristics of Mars can also be very positive, and that passion, bravery, assertion, vitality, those are things we should be looking at. Don't focus on the war and the aggression and all that. Those are stresses that come up when we're not living a Mars placement, when we're not really acting on the way we're meant to act. You try and repress things or hide things, they generally bubble to the surface in whichever way they can. So Mars is really at home in the first house and in Aries. So when it goes into Taurus, we all start being a little bit more slow. The energy will start grounding itself a little bit. We'll start feeling a little bit like, okay, all of that, those quick decisions we made in Mars and Aries, all those big fire, go. How are we going to actually make them work? So Taurus slows it down and makes us slow and steady wins the race. How are we more determined? What do we need to focus on? Let's build a plan, that kind of energy. Then when it moves to Gemini, And now you'll see Gemini, it's actually going to be in Gemini for a long time. So on the 21st of August, it's going to enter Gemini. Then on the 30th of October, it's going to go retrograde. So it's going to stay in Gemini for a long time. And then it comes out of retrograde and only leaves Gemini at the end of March next year. So we're going to have Mars in Gemini for a long time. Another thing I wanted to say was, when Mars is in Taurus, it's going to become conjunct with Uranus for a short time. So over that July-August period, there'll be this meeting of Mars, which is our drive and our action towards transformation, unpredictability, surprise, I don't know, all sorts of things. And I think that that's going to be quite a big one for us all to kind of consider, that Uranus is slow. It moves in a one sign for a very long time. So that energy, sometimes we can only kind of look back and be like, in the last 10 years, what transformation did you have, you know? But when Mars is connecting with Uranus, that's going to speed things up a little bit. That transformation is going to happen a little bit quicker. So that would be quite interesting for everyone to kind of consider where Taurus and where Mars is in Gemini in your chart. So what house that could be potentially activating for you. And then it gets into Gemini, and we have this all the Gemini qualities of being social and quick to make decisions with a community, and maybe conversations with communication, how we talk, how we speak, all of that sort of comes up. And it could even be relationships with our siblings, but like that Mars energy will be focused in Gemini qualities. And then when it retrogrades, it's really a time for us to go. It's really actually saying, don't act quickly. Think about what you want to do, and maybe put on hold things that don't necessarily need action right now.
Thanks for listening to Unselfishly Me. Follow us on Instagram at unselfishlyme, and check out our website www.unselfishlyme.com.